So that's all well and good for things for which ESAPI has a built-in validation function. But what about the things that ESAPI doesn't have a built-in validator for? Maybe it's something that's custom to your environment, or maybe it's something that ESAPI simply doesn't include, something like name. ESAPI has no validator for names. So in this class, I've decided I want to validate people's names. So I'm going to use this function down here, getValidInput. GetValidInput allows you to define your own regular expression, and ESAPI will do the comparison based on that expression. If the input matches the regular expression, everything will go normally. If your input does not match the regular expression, it will actually throw an exception, which in this case will be caught down here in the catch block. So the first thing I need to do is I need to define this regular expression. That's done in this file here called validation.properties. If you're using a different version of ESAPI, it might be a different file name. Don't worry about it. The format is still the same. So I said validator.name, and then I define my regular expression. Caret matches the beginning of the line, and then I say name can contain lowercase characters, uppercase characters, periods, commas, dashes, tildes, spaces, single quotes, double quotes, and backticks. And again, it can contain anywhere between 1 and 255 of those characters, and then it's got to match the end of the line. So that's my regular expression, and I'm going to pass in sequence now, these three strings, and see if they make it past ESAPI's input validation feature. So I'm first going to try the first one, which is simply Alice B. O'Neill Smith III, which you'll notice obviously has some special characters in it, but since we said that all those special characters were okay in names, it matches the regex. As you can see at the bottom of the console here, it looks like a name. It's all good. Now we're going to try name number 2, which is basically the same string, except certain characters have been URL encoded. And in this case, because we do the canonicalization right here, the canonicalization returns the same string as string 1, and again, everything is okay. Now let's try the third string. So the third string looks very similar to the first one, except that one key character has been added to the end, and that is %25, which is the URL encoded value for a %sign. Percent signs are not part of the regular expression that we defined, so you'll notice it does not say the string looks like a name. It instead throws an exception. The exception is caught down here, and we get an error. And that's how you know that that value did not pass our custom input validation filter.